Hi, this is attorney Nicole Christie from the Christie Law Firm, where we work hard to make families stronger. Today I want to talk to you again in our series that I'm doing on DCF and family court. I want to talk to you about DCF records. So there are times where you're in family court and maybe the matter has gone to trial. Maybe there are some issues that need to be resolved and the court needs to hear the facts. And maybe there was a point where DCF was involved with either of the parents. You have to get the records. They're not hard, but they're not easy to get. So one of the things that you want to do is hiring an attorney definitely is helpful because we know how to subpoena records, we know how to get them to the court, but it's not impossible if you are handling the matter on your own. So what you would need to do if you're handling the matter on your own is definitely go see the clerk's office to figure out how you need to go about subpoenaing DCF records. DCF records contain lots of information, especially their narratives. They call it, their linked narratives, or they may have a different program, but they have narratives where they have to type everything and put in everything that they said and did. And they also have investigation protocols, which includes everything that they did in the investigation, all of the people they talked to, all of the outcomes that they found, and whatever their recommendations are. These records are so pivotal, especially if you're trying to establish abuse and neglect in the other parent's home, or a concern that DCF has that the other parent has not followed through with. Sometimes it can be used in another direction where you can disprove what the other parent is saying, oh, they're abusive, they're neglectful, but DCF went out and didn't find such information. You need those records to be able to support you in doing so. So if you're at a trial and you know you need them right away, go to the clerk's office and try to get a copy of those records. But you could also notify DCF yourself. If you go to their website and going to DCF records, there's an actual email address you could send to them. You need your name, your date of birth, the kid's name, and if you have any other identifying information, they can get you those records. Just note that if you are one parent and there's another parent's information in there, they will block that out, and they will actually blacken that out, I should say, and you won't have access to directly that information, but at least you'll see the assessment. You'll see what was said to the kids, or what the kids said to them. You will see what their final recommendations are. So keep that in mind. Try to get the narratives. If you know you're going to end up in court, do it right away. It can take 90 days, if not longer. It's best that if you've asked them for the records, just keep following up until you get them. They typically will send it to you via email. So, and it's of no cost to you, so you don't have to worry about printing pages and paying for printing pages. So keep all of that in mind. DCF records have a lot of information. Sometimes it has people's opinions. They write that not necessarily to cover themselves in court or to prove anything to anybody outside of DCF. They do that to clearly document their work, because they're held accountable for the work they do or don't do. So keep all of that in mind, as I said before, and get those records as soon as possible. Read through those records. Again, when you hire an attorney like myself or our attorneys here at the Christie Law Firm, we work on getting those records. We'll review them and try to find what would be useful to us in the family court matter. So if you ever should need assistance in that, please don't hesitate to contact our office. We do legal services. We also do consultation services. So we are there to help you. Even if we don't represent you in court, we can give you guidance. We can give you some assistance to help you navigate those areas. Take care.